Hello, my name is Kurt, and welcome back to Minecraft. We're picking up right where we left off. No time to waste. Just woke up from sleep. We're going to collect our workbench and get our annoying dogs and set off. Ooh. Gotta be more careful about bad guys creeping up on me. That spider there, and creeper. That could have been bad. Gotta remember every time you exit a cave or opening in the side of a mountain to... let's see if our dogs can take care of the spider. Oh, well done. To run away as quickly as possible because there might be a creeper. So, back to the sea. Hopefully we can avoid the dogs for a few minutes. Come on. And also in this video, I don't know if you remember, in the last video I mentioned I was going to try to extend the videos so that I get 2 full day cycles in Minecraft in. So we'll cover more ground that way and have longer videos. So we're going to try that this time. We'll see how I like it, or maybe I'll be exhausted by the end of it, but we'll find out. Oh. Still very annoyed by the dogs. I saw a lot of you people were annoyed in the comments with the dogs as well, telling me to just leave them behind. I'm not that annoyed yet. They still might come in handy. Oh, they're going to spawn in front of me here. Yep. Got a nice open ocean here. This is perfect. Of course, the world hasn't spawned in front of me that much, so... Is that a cactus on the bottom of the water there? Nah, that's got to be some land or something. Oh, it's just hard to tell because the land is spawning in front of me and I can see through the water, so it kind of looks weird. But anyway, maybe I'm just losing my mind, delirious for all this exposure in the travels. Exposure at sea. Come on, keep going. You can do it. More water. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to try going this way, but I think the ocean has closed off in front of us here. An interesting little bay there. Yeah, I'm starting to turn around. Alright, I think I'll go in the bay. And while I'm at it, grab some sheep. Where are my dogs? Did I just lose my dogs? Alright, I'm not going to complain, to be quite honest with you, but I have apparently lost track of the wolves. Freedom, or perhaps they're the ones who have found freedom. They've escaped my tyranny, as their wolf diaries have indicated. They weren't too happy with me, so it was a mutual parting. Wow, that's really weird. I think I apparently found a bug there. You can outrun the wolves. So, that was kind of convenient. I was just explaining how they were getting annoying, how you guys were getting annoyed by them, how you guys were telling me to leave them behind, and they made the decision for me. Of course, they might just pop up out of nowhere for no reason, so I guess we'll find out. Let me see. While I'm pondering that still, I did just get a recent question that I could talk at length about. YouTube username Kitman1973. I know I mentioned him before. He's the Brrrritish Engineer. He does videos about Team Fortress 2, so head over to his channel and check those out. But being British, he asked me, since my skin, well, you can't see it right now, is the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who. He asked me what I think of the new Doctor Who series, which I've mentioned a couple times, has just started up. It's the second year for the 11th Doctor. It's played by Matt Smith. And I've been watching it. Since I don't have cable, I have to get it via other means, other than watching it on BBC America, or whatever it usually is broadcast on. But yes, I've been watching it, and last Saturday was just a new episode, The Doctor's Wife. It was written by Neil Gaiman, of all people. That episode I liked. That was pretty in line with the typical Doctor Who. I won't give away any spoilers, but that one I really liked. It's very good storyline and acting. It was another unique one. So the first two episodes, though, which were the opener, I was excited about because it was they went back to the well, let me give a little. For those of you who don't know what Doctor Who is, he's a madman in a little blue box. He's a time traveler and takes adventures. You should actually check out, I think all the episodes are on Netflix or something like that, but you should check it out. Anyway, I'm going to assume you know what it is. If not, then you can skip this episode and whatever. But the first couple episodes in this latest season were kind of weird. There was a lot going on and it was hard to follow, which is the current executive producer, Stephen Moffat. That's the way he kind of writes, and we're hoping eventually in future episodes everything tends to make sense. But I was excited about it because they travel back to the 60s for the Apollo 11 launch, and it has something to do with an astronaut, of course aliens as usual. But it was kind of confusing and hard to follow along. It was one of those where everything, by the end of it, there were more questions than answers. So I wasn't too huge of a fan. But what's going on here? Got a solid wall. All right, I'm going to go in here. The sun is going to start to set, but I'll continue talking. It's a big tree right there. I'll just wreck the boat. Or not. What was I saying? This is actually, the 11th Doctor is actually, even though I'm the 10th Doctor right here, David Tennant, the 11th Doctor is my first Doctor. I started watching with the previous season, which was his first season. So it's generally known that the first Doctor you watch Doctor Who with tends to be your preferred one, your favorite. I'm actually going to punch a bunch of what is this, gravel here, to try to get these pieces of flint, because I noticed I've been carrying around 13 feathers and I've been meaning to make arrows out of that, so I need some flint to make arrows. And I just hope that this all doesn't collapse like with the 404 challenge, but I think I'm okay if I just skim off the top layer here. What was I saying? Yes, the 11th Doctor was my first entry into the series. I really liked the last series, which I think they're going by Series 5. there were a few duds in there, but because every episode is basically written or directed by somebody else, it's one of those type of shows. So a few duds, but the overall storyline I really liked, and Matt Smith is really funny. But the latest one, we're on the fourth episode. The first couple episodes were good, but they were confusing, like I said. Let me see here. Bunk, bunk. Then the third episode was standalone. It was okay. It was kind of pirates and kind of a weird storyline along with that. But this last one, the fourth one, that was written by Neil Gaiman, I really liked. So to answer the question, yes, I like it. I don't know where the story arc is going, so I'm a little bit confused about that. I hope it gets better. I'm sure it will, but yeah, I really liked the previous season, and then after watching the previous, which was my first season, I went back onto Netflix and watched from the 9th Doctor, then to the 10th Doctor. David Tennant had his 3-year run, and that was really good, and then I started over watching again with the 11th, so yes, I haven't watched any of the classic Doctor Who episodes from way back. I don't know. Well, I know where to find them. What am I trying to do here? Oh, I don't have any. I wanted to light up the area. I must be out of torches. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go to sleep. Equip my sword just in case. Oh, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna stop storing for now. There's some iron here. I have 19 iron. Depending on how much there is, I might just grab it. I don't think I'll smelt it today, but I'll just grab it to have it. Grab some extra coal. Let me rebuild this floor just in case it messes up with my bed spawn. There. And take the workbench with me. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually I wanted to make some arrows. I'm an idiot. Let's make some more sticks. Some of that, and some of that. Oh, bunch of arrows now. I don't need a lone feather anymore. I said I don't need the lone feather anymore. Alright, we're wasting time here. Daytime is out. Let me ditch some stuff. I don't need the gravel. I don't need all this cobblestone. And I don't need one piece of sand and this one feather. So, wary of creepers. Yeah, this is a bad spot to pick. Alright. Oh, skeleton who's hiding out in the shade there. And the water. I will stay away from him. Gotta be careful. Don't want things dropping on me. This is a very densely forested area. A lot of shadows that things could spawn in. Or at least not burn up in the sun in. Where was I going with the Doctor Who thing? I forgot where I left off. Yeah, anyway, I went back and rewatched all the 9th and 10th Doctors. Really liked those. And then we're back up to speed with the 11th Doctor, the current season. So yes, I like it. It's going places, so I'm looking forward to the next episodes and onward. But I know this season they're going to have like a mid-season break. Oh, I need some wood. That's what she said. Let's see. One more. Oop. Ooh. Stay away from the cave. Oh, what? I wanted to make a boat. What am I doing? There we go, make a boat. I think I'll make another boat while I'm here. Just to have. Reclaim the workbench. And continue on our way. And the dogs still haven't returned, the wolves, so that was interesting while it lasted. Apparently they were pleased with being able to kill that one spider and just kind of left me behind. Or I left them behind anyway. Oh, a whole bunch of squid here. So yes, I kept getting distracted, but that's what I think of the Doctor Who series. Thank you, Brrrritish Engineer, for that question. Oh, it's already like midday. I've been wasting a lot of time. Oh, balls. I'm not going to try the whitewater rapid thing again. If you remember from a previous episode, I tried to go through one of these areas by digging a trench here, and it turned into whitewater rapids, and it really didn't work out too well. Let me grab some more wool, stock up while I'm here. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's a interesting spire. That looks really familiar. Going west. That looks like that one area. What is that, a cow? Yeah, it's a cow. That one area where we stayed in, that one hole in the side, and there was this spire next to it. I said it looked like the Sears Tower. Very interesting. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Huh. It's kind of cool. Whoa. What is going on here? I have never seen a vertical cliff like that made out of sand. Oh, I have to make that cascade. It's in my nature. Let's see how we can get up there. Probably by making an elevator. Of course, I have to be careful stuff doesn't fall on me. And I know what a lot of you are saying, stop wasting time, you should be heading towards the far lands. But what fun is walking to the far lands if we can't do things like this every now and again? Oh. Oh, not as dramatic as I thought it would be. Oh well. There. Interesting. Heard the high-pitched cavern sound effect. I'm gonna keep walking though. Oh yes, in the previous episode I mentioned how I'm not going to press F3 to see my coordinates, at least not yet. I don't know, maybe if I reach another subscriber milestone or something like, holy cow, or something like that, I might do that then, but right now I'm not going to, and I said it would be cheating because it's not like there's some magical, jeez, I appear to be stuck. Now I should have kept that gravel. I could have used that as an elevator. Alright, there doesn't appear to be an opening underneath me, so I'm just going to do this, which is always ill-advised. Ha. Oh. Zombles. Yikes, this is getting dangerous terrain here. Alright, I'm just gonna swim for it. Geez, I keep getting distracted. What was I saying? About pressing F3. People were saying, well, it's not cheating because there's such thing as a GPS, so that's a real life thing. But in terms of the Minecraft world, when we're running around using stone pickaxes and wooden boats, I don't think this world really fits the kind of world that would have a GPS. So that was much more dramatic. So I don't think that's a good enough reason to use F3 quite yet. I'll use it eventually just to check how far I've gotten, but I'm pretty happy not knowing where I am right now. People have also asked if I would be willing to use an alternate texture pack, which I might do, but and I've seen other videos with texture packs and things like that, but the thing I always notice is then it gets quite confusing. You need to relearn what each block and element means, because you're like, is that iron or is that coal? What is, you know? So I've always been reluctant to do a texture pack. Plus, since the game is still in beta, it seems like all the mods and texture packs always tend to get broken or need to get updated every time there's a Minecraft update. So I'm a very simple, casual gamer. I don't take hours at a time to configure mods and setups and things like that. So that looks like that was made to be a little hidey hole. So yes, maybe eventually, but not right now. I kind of like the classic look. All right, hidey hole. And I guess this means that this will be the end of this episode. We went 2 days, a little bit over 20 minutes, that is. Let me know what you think about this new length. I don't know, maybe more of you guys will just skip around to more interesting parts of the video or not, but I hope you still stick through and watch it. Let's watch, well, can't really watch the sunset if we can't see the sun, so clunk. Let me make a bed. Thank you once again for joining me on the journey. Please click the little like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. There's going to be a lot more videos on our way to the far lands, quite a few. And let me know what you think in the comments. Ask me more questions. Thanks again to the Brrrritish Engineer, whose YouTube name is Kitman1973. Check out his channel. He's a really good commentator on Team Fortress 2 videos, so check that out. And yeah, we will see you next time.